All right, let's talk about kids and anger. Anger can be such an intense emotion. It can take over you, can consume you, you know. Mental health experts say it is a secondary emotion. What that means is there is something actually underneath all of that anger. Figuring out what causes it can be really challenging, especially when it comes to your kids. So according to a mental health expert, Rini Jain, these are the 12 things that may be hiding underneath your child's anger. Things like embarrassment, anxiety, sadness, loneliness, hurt, defensiveness, jealousy, betrayal, shame, being tired, having grief, or feeling overwhelmed.
Feelings have something to say. They're pieces of data. They're really important, and especially anger, right? So what is going on with your child being angry? I'm not talking about the behavior necessarily, which sometimes can be aggressive, but the actual feeling is just a messenger that's sending communication, right? And so underneath that feeling could be sadness, could be, I had a really hard day at school. I don't really know what I'm doing in math. Nobody sat next to me at lunch, right? It could be, I feel overwhelmed. It could be so many different things. So always, always, always as a parent, we need to look underneath the anger, which can be very difficult for us because when our kids get angry and they express that anger in behavior, we're like, oh my goodness, we need to get rid of this. We can't be angry. Angry is not the goal. The goal is happiness. But that's not actually the goal. The goal is to be able to process our feelings.
Okay, so as parents, she says, our goal is also to be detectives. You got to try to figure out what's underneath the feeling that your child is displaying. So if you think of yourself as a detective, you do a little work and hopefully get some answers.
Yeah, that's a long list of feelings, and I would add frustration to that because a lot of times I see my little 4-year-old, he gets angry because he's so frustrated, right? He didn't get what he wanted, or he can't do a certain task, right? Like tie his shoe perfectly, and so he'll get angry. So yeah, it is really important to kind of realize why they're acting out that way.
You can't just brush